Pakistan will therefore continue to pursue this objective in close consultation with the Afghan government and other members of the QCG. The floor is now open for questions.
Please. Thank you, sir. Shaukat Paracho here from Aaj Television. Kulbhushan Yadav also was captured near Pak-Iran border, and now Mullah Mansoor Akhtar episode occurred in the same border area. Whether Pakistan believes that there is a greater game behind all this, and second question, brief question is, new Taliban chief reportedly has announced that they will not participate in any kind of dialogue or talks. So what is the fate of QCG, its process, and overall the dialogue process? Thank you, sir.
I think taking the second part first, I think it's too early to conclude because there are two different reports. One said that they said no participation. The other report said this news is not correct, so we are still waiting to find out. Secondly, I think the QCG members, all four of them, have to continue their efforts respectively with their own contacts with whichever group they are in contact with, and then it will be a collective decision to see how to take the process forward, because we believe there is no other alternative to peace talks, and therefore that process will continue. On the Iranian issue, again, there is no need to speculate or try to find motives. In our view, since he was in Iran as Wali Muhammad, one doesn't know to what extent the authorities knew about his presence and whether there was any, but we are only following what was on the passport that he crossed at the Taftan border. So I don't think we should attach much deeper meaning to the whole thing.
Thank you, Advisor Sahab. This is Mateen Haider. आपने जिस तरह कहा कि अभी डीएनए टेस्ट का भी इंतज़ार किया जा रहा है, लेकिन तमाम इशारे और इंडिकेटर्स यही बता रहे हैं कि वो मुल्ला मंसूर ही था. तो सवाल ये है कि क्या पाकिस्तान की सिक्योरिटी इस्टेब्लिशमेंट और मिलिट्री इस्टेब्लिशमेंट और बलूचिस्तान के अंदर बहुत बड़ी तादाद में सिक्योरिटी प्रेजेंस भी है, तो इतनी फ्रीक्वेंट उनकी मूवमेंट होती थी, तो क्यों हम डीएनए का इंतज़ार कर रहे हैं? क्या हमारे पास कोई पहले से ऐसी रिपोर्ट्स नहीं थी कि ये ट्रेवल करने वाला या मारे जाने वाला शख्स वही है? अभी तक सिक्योरिटी इस्टेब्लिशमेंट क्या कह रही है? दूसरी बात है कि अब तक हम क्यों एक मौसर बॉर्डर मैनेजमेंट का निज़ाम वज़ा नहीं कर सके, ना ही ईरान के साथ और ना ही अफ़गानिस्तान के साथ? जब भी कभी पाकिस्तान को इनिशिएटिव लेता है, फिर ना यूएस से सपोर्ट होती है, ना अफ़गानिस्तान की जानिब से सपोर्ट होती है, और कुलभूषण समेत और मुल्ला मंसूर समेत फिर कोई ना कोई हाई प्रोफाइल वाक़या हो जाता है. तो आप क्या समझते हैं कि मौसर बॉर्डर मैनेजमेंट किसकी जिम्मेदारी है? सिर्फ पाकिस्तान की या बाकी भी इसमें जिम्मेदार हैं? थैंक यू.
बॉर्डर मैनेजमेंट पे अफ़गानिस्तान के साथ 2012 में हमने SOPs एक्सचेंज की थी, और फिर जब हमारी हुकूमत आई 2013 में, तो हर सतह पर इस पे बात होती रही है कि वहाँ पे सिर्फ टेररिस्ट और मिलिटेंट्स नहीं, बल्कि स्मगलर्स भी बड़े लार्ज स्केल पर वहाँ से आते हैं, चाहे ड्रग स्मगलिंग हो, चाहे टिम्बर स्मगलिंग हो, मार्बल स्मगलिंग हो, और नेक्सस भी होता है टेररिस्ट और नेक्सस के बाद. तो हमने बार बार ये इशारा किया उनको कि इस पर ज़रूर हमें फाइनलाइज करना चाहिए, लेकिन ज़ाहिर है कि वो कोऑपरेशन पूरी तरह नहीं है. लेकिन अब मेरा ख्याल है कि बाकी जो कोऑर्डिनेशन ग्रुप के मेंबर हैं, उन्होंने भी इस बात पे इत्तेफाक किया है कि बॉर्डर मैनेजमेंट होनी चाहिए. तो हम ये कोशिश जो है वो जारी रखेंगे. बाकी जो आपका पहला सवाल है, तो आपको पता है कि वो एक फेक नेम से ट्रैवल कर रहा था, तो ये एजम्पशन कि सिक्योरिटी एजेंसीज़ को पता होना चाहिए था कि वो कहाँ है. वो तो बहुत से लोग वहाँ पे ट्रैवल करते हैं, ईरान के रास्ते बॉर्डर ट्रेड भी है, बाकी चीज़ें भी हो रही होती हैं. तो आई डोंट थिंक इट्स प्रिजम्पशन इज़ करेक्ट कि हमारी सिक्योरिटी एजेंसी को या पता था या पता होना चाहिए था.
Okay, lady at the back.
Thank you, sir. I'm Kausaladi from Prime News. Sir, I have two questions I draw your attention. Did Foreign Office contact Iranian and Afghan counterpart on the drone strikes on Pakistan's soil? Because the attack originated from Afghan side and Afghan soil, and the person targeted entered from the Iranian side. And my other question is, Iranian president during the last visit to Pakistan talked about the cooperation between Qadr and Chabahar indicated as a twin post. But what will be the situation after the Iran-India agreement on the trade corridor through what Chabahar, which became a hub of the Indian intelligence agency activities against Pakistan?
As far as the attack came, obviously the drone came from Afghanistan, and therefore our agencies are in constant touch with them on all such matters. On the second issue, I think, as you know, there is a proposal to make Chabahar and Gwadar as sister ports, and a road is also being constructed between them. So there is no conflict. I think Pakistan itself is developing its own cooperation with Iran on both border trade and overall trade. And we are also improving our transit trade arrangement with Afghanistan, upgrading the Torkham and the Chaman points, crossing points, so that all the traders have good facilities. And I think big infrastructure project underway. So these routes are all complementary to each other, and the economics will decide which route is used more frequently and by whom. So I don't think it's something to worry about. I think our cooperation, the regional cooperation as a whole, is a desirable idea, and I think these are all complementary measures.
Please go to the back.
Sartaj Aziz, this is Fakhrur Rahman for Turkish News Agency and Such TV. Within the framework of QCG, are you in a position to tell us that what exactly is the role of 4 countries under the terms and conditions of QCG? And in the last meeting which took place in Islamabad on 18th of May, was it decided in that meeting that now the Afghan leadership would be targeted militarily, or was it a unilateral action on part of the US? Thank you.
You see, QCG in its 3rd and 4th meeting had formulated terms of reference as well as a roadmap. And the roadmap was very clear that the first option is talks, reconciliation talks. So, and the other options will come only when that particular option has been exhausted. And the 5th meeting that was held on the 18th of May here in Islamabad reaffirmed that the option of reconciliation talks is the most viable option to bring peace, because the military option has not delivered in the past and not like to deliver in the future. So I think the QCG decision was very, very clear, and there was no indication that any other option will be used. So to that extent, that's why I feel, we feel that this drone attack has been a negative factor as far as the continuation of the peace talks and the QCG is concerned. And I think whenever the opportunity arises after a few days, the 4 countries are currently, of course, consulting bilaterally. We are in touch with China, we are in touch with Afghanistan and USA, so that we assess the situation, and all the countries should do whatever they can to revive the peace process.
सर, पाकिस्तान अदाद शुमार बता सकता है दहशत गर्दी के खिलाफ? जी, ख्वाजा नैयर इकबाल, कश्मीर पोस्ट। पाकिस्तान अदाद शुमार बता सकता है दहशत
नुकसान हुआ वो आ चुकी हैं कि अब तक जो है कोई 60,000 कैजुअल्टीज़ हैं, जिसमें आधी डेथ्स हैं और आधी इंजरीज़ हैं, और उसमें सिक्योरिटी पर्सनल भी करीबन 10,000 हैं। और माली नुकसानात का अंदाज़ा जो पिछली इकनॉमिक सर्वे थी उसमें कोई $110 बिलियन का था। लेकिन ये कोई इसका मुआवजा करना अमेरिका के एड से वो सही नहीं है। वो एड तो वैसे भी बहुत कम हो रही है, और जो कोलिशन सपोर्ट फंड थी वो कोई एड नहीं थी, वो रीइंबर्समेंट थी जो हमारे एक्सपेंसेस उस पर हुए थे।